Most people think a great marketing leader is the one with the best ideas, the best creative genius, or the one who comes up with the campaign that nobody else can think of. But that's often not it. After watching lots of marketers go and thrive while others collapse, I've actually seen that there are three qualities that set apart the best CMOs, the people who lead the marketing department, whatever that title is in your organization. If you're leading the marketing for a specific entity, these three characteristics are so important. And if you're the one hiring a CMO, or if you're the one becoming a CMO, you need to watch this video to get these three things. Because if you don't have them, you're going to waste tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars on the wrong thing. So welcome back. My name's Dylan Smith, and this channel is specifically designed to help Christian companies who serve the church or serve Christians reach more of their target audience. And that's through strategies, that's through hiring the right people, that's through filling the needs of the team. That's all it is. So welcome in. We're glad to have you. CMO.Church is the organization. Let's dive in. So we've boiled this down to three key qualities: clarity, curiosity, and extremely high standards. Those are the three things. So let's dive into each one and look at what they are. Number one, clarity. The first quality is so important, and you have to get clarity. A great CMO is ruthless to answer a very clear question. What are we actually trying to accomplish? It's not, we want more engagement or we want more impressions. It has to be something real that the business needs, not some fluffy number out there somewhere. It needs to be, we need to double our email list. We need to get 1,000 qualified leads every month because that turns into 300 sales calls, which turns into 30 deals. Whatever that is, we need to lean into that. We need that answer. Clarity also gives you permission to say no. So a great CMO will actually simplify, not expand, what the marketing department is doing because it finds the 1, 2, or 3 channels that is producing the massive return on investment. Really, until you're $1 million a month, you only need one great marketing channel. So you don't need to go and do a bunch of other things. You need to just do what works. And a great CMO will point you to that and say no to everything else. That's what they need. They're specific and they're clear. The weaker ones talk about in buzzwords. The great CMOs talk in clarity. That's number one. Number two, curiosity. You have to be curious as a marketing leader. You have to be allergic to guessing, and you'd rather find out and run experiments where there's a clear success or failure rather than an ambiguous, yeah, we're trying. It's not good enough. And the whole reason you have the CMO is what Casey Stanton says all the time: you have to have one neck to squeeze. And that is not ambiguous. That is somebody who is curious about finding out exactly what works and what doesn't. You have to be committed to that. That's why we use the CTA framework here at CMO.Church, which is create, test, and then amplify. We test every campaign we launch to see if it's a 10 out of 10 or not, and if it's not worth running. So great CMOs, they'll lead the team to put a small amount of money into a few different angles to test rather than just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. You test, then you amplify, and that's the process. So the other real concern with this is if you have a leader that's not curious, you have a leader who's certain. And sometimes certainty is actually extremely dangerous. And it's the thing that can make you look at a leader and go, oh, they're super confident. They're certain that they know what works. But man, what Carrie and I have found, my mentor, is that the blog posts we think are going to perform the best actually perform the worst. So you need to have curiosity to see what the internet and what the results are going to tell you on the back end. Last, extremely high standards. This is the most important quality. Is you need a great CMO that sets the bar so stinking high that your people don't even know if they can get there. And that's the point. Your CMO needs to be a gravitational pull up for your entire organization's standards. They have to say, we will be so good that there is no team on the planet that is going to pass our level of execution and our level of success. That's what a great CMO does. And that's why here at CMO.Church, one of the primary metrics that we track and look at and care about is client satisfaction. because that's the hardest thing for a marketing agency to do. That's the hardest thing for us to accomplish, but it's also the single most important thing. So that's what we track, is client satisfaction. So does it make their job harder? Absolutely. But that's why they're worth paying them what they cost, is because they have extremely high expectations and they set that on the rest of the team. Standards are contagious. So when the marketing leader is the gravitational pull pulling people up, then everyone on the team, their standards go up. And all of a sudden that becomes infectious across your organization. And that's what we're going after. So when you're evaluating a new CMO, when you're bringing them into the organization and you're looking at the interviews, ask them about their standards. Ask them about, hey, what's a metric that you never let something fall behind? One of mine, I never run a lead magnet with paid ads if it converts less than 40% on the landing page. If it's less than that, or if the cost per lead is more than $2, I will probably turn it off because it's not viral and it's not hooky enough. So that's what you got to look for. Those are the three things: clarity, curiosity, and extremely high standards. Standards that are so high that they scare you. That's what I want. When you have all three of these things in your team member, you've got a great CMO. If you don't have them, you need to develop them in them, or you need to find a different CMO. Now, here at CMO.Church, we actually partner with marketing leaders to help elevate their standards, help them find curiosity, help them find clarity. And we can actually augment your CMO if they're down or if they're not performing. So feel free to reach out to me and my team. The link will be down below in the description to book a call with our team or to join our school community and get more trainings from us just like this. So thankful that you're watching these videos. It means that you care. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.